Summer vacation in João Pessoa, Brazil, first light in the Americas. Have you ever stopped to think what it means to be the first, being the first, to see something no one else has seen in that exact moment? There is a place in Brazil where this happens every day. A place where you wake up before the rest of the American continent and witness the first ray of sun touching the Americas. That place is João Pessoa, the easternmost capital of Brazil, and it holds a secret that few tourists know. While the sunrise is spectacular, the sunset is absolutely transformative. Here's the paradox almost no one mentions. Many people pass straight through João Pessoa on their way to Rio de Janeiro and miss one of the most memorable experiences in the Northeast. Meanwhile, those who truly know the region understand. João Pessoa offers something that Rio cannot deliver: authenticity, tranquility, safety, and a genuine connection with Brazilian culture. No rushing, no unnecessary noise. The experience here speaks in a whisper, and, precisely because of that, it stays in your memory. If you are a senior traveler, seeking comfort, safety, and experiences that truly matter, there is an alternative capable of changing the way you travel. Traveling well isn't doing everything, it's feeling the essentials, with clarity. And João Pessoa proves it, from the first ray of light to the last chord of dusk. This guide presents the best things to do in João Pessoa, from the sunrise that marks the beginning of the continent to the sunset that touches the soul. You will explore beaches with laid-back, well-equipped infrastructure, history you can touch with your hands, authentic gastronomy, and experiences that go beyond typical tourism, with practical tips on safety, comfort, and planning to make the most of every moment. The Northeast trip that few people know starts here. The magic of dawn, first light of the Americas. Imagine being in the only place in the Americas where the sun rises first. Ponta de Seixas, in João Pessoa, offers exactly that. Arrive at the right time, and you'll have the privilege of seeing the new day's light touch the entire continent. The Farol do Cabo Branco, with its iconic triangular structure, marks this historic point, a unique setting that no other destination offers. An exclusive experience, safety, comfort, and genuine historical significance, all in one place. Arrive before 5:30 a.m. and secure the best spot, away from crowds. Access is completely free, a unique experience without spending a thing. The opportunity you were looking for, a special, safe, and well-organized place. Comfort is guaranteed from start to finish. No tiring walks, flat, accessible terrain, with ready infrastructure. Bring your camera and capture the colors, from deep purple to intense orange, reflected on the water with a golden glow. The fresh morning breeze, the smell of salt air, the sound of the waves, and the first bird song. A full sensory experience that you'll want to relive. For those with mobility difficulties, or who prefer low physical impact, it's the perfect choice. Standing, or sitting on a nearby bench, both work well. A well-frequented, well-lit environment. Everything designed so you can enjoy it without worries. It's not just visiting a tourist spot, it's taking part in a ritual that opens the day for the Americas. The story you'll tell friends and family. The day you saw the first ray of sun touch the continent. It's not just tourism, it's a personal achievement. A journey that begins with a sunrise that no other place can offer. Tambaú Beach and hidden beaches. João Pessoa and neighboring cities offer an impressive range of beaches, each with its own personality and unique beauty. For the senior traveler, there isn't just one option. There are several, and all deserve attention. Tambaú is an urban beach with full infrastructure, clean restrooms, shaded restaurants, and the famous handicraft market. Authentic products, a welcoming vibe, and the sea as a backdrop. The Picãozinho natural pools, Coral formations that emerge at low tide create an open-air aquarium. You swim with colorful fish in clear, calm waters. A boat trip, such as a catamaran, costs between $40 and $60, with lifeguards present during the day. Bessa Beach offers a different experience, the same crystal-clear water and white sand, but with far fewer crowds. Perfect for those who prefer tranquility and comfort without giving up the essentials. The water is warm, the breeze is gentle, and walking along the shore happens unhurriedly. A calmer, more relaxing atmosphere, ideal for recharging. Here, time talks. It doesn't rush. In Cabedelo, 15 to 20 minutes by car, 2 hidden beaches ask for a visit: Camboinha and Ponta de Campina. Easy to access, beautiful by nature, and far from urban bustle. Camboinha is a discreet gem, crystal clear water, and few people. White, fine sand, perfect for walking barefoot. Beach kiosks offer chairs, umbrellas, and fresh food, comfort without chaos. For those seeking safety, comfort, and an authentic experience away from crowds, Camboinha is the right choice. You sit, you breathe, and the sea does the rest. Ponta de Campina is even quieter, with a spectacular sunset view. Warm water, gentle breeze. Hours pass without anyone noticing. Another world, just 20 minutes from João Pessoa. The beaches of Cabedelo deliver balance, natural beauty, with comfort in the right measure. No hustle, and plenty of time to enjoy. 30 minutes from João Pessoa, the city of Conde, reveals 3 beaches you can't miss: Praia do Amor, Coqueirinhos, and Tabatinga. 3 different ways to say paradise. Praia do Amor is exactly what the name suggests. Romantic, tranquil, with breathtaking natural beauty, crystal clear water, white sand, a feeling of exclusivity, comfortable beach kiosks, restaurants with fresh food. Coqueirinhos, beach is very close, and even more serene. Coconut palms create natural shade, perfect for avoiding the intense sun. Warm water, soft sand, and kiosks that offer everything you need. Tabatinga. Beach is the most spectacular, colorful cliffs descending to the sand. A memorable setting, hard to find anything like it. Crystal clear water, white sand, and cliffs that offer a simply unmatched visual spectacle. You walk along the beach, admire the cliffs, capture incredible moments. Kiosks provide full comfort. You pay only for what you consume. Simple, practical, unforgettable. To make the most of it, appropriate footwear for cliffs, sunscreen every 2 hours, hat or cap, light, breathable clothing, constant hydration, and breaks in the shade. Practical summary: choose the beach, adjust the time, take care of comfort. The Northeast shows more when you walk less. And with a bit of planning, each beach becomes your best memory. Historic center and colonial architecture. João Pessoa is the 3rd oldest city in Brazil, founded in 1585. The historic center works as a portal, directly into centuries of tradition. Every street preserves layers of memory, alive and accessible. The São Francisco Cultural Center is the main highlight, an impressive Baroque complex with intricate, masterful details. Sculptures, tiles, and woodwork reveal the care of colonial artisans. The church and convent of Santo Antônio, General Osório Street, Antenor Navarro Square, Church of São Pedro Gonçalves, an itinerary that transports you to the past with a calm, safe pace. For the senior traveler, it's a low-impact activity with high cultural reward. Entry to the Cultural Center between 10 and 15s, an affordable price for priceless heritage. Wear comfortable shoes, consider hiring a local guide to enrich the experience. Walking the streets is like entering a time tunnel. On General Osório Street, restored mansions house shops, cafes, and galleries. Old architecture, new meanings, a welcoming atmosphere. Antenor Navarro Square offers a breather, an open space to observe and rest. The Casa da Pólvora is a striking example of colonial construction that served military purposes, a tangible reminder of how the city developed over the centuries. The Church of São Pedro Gonçalves is another architectural gem, with refined Baroque details. The smell of aged wood, incense in the churches, bells in the distance, full sensory immersion. Safety is assured during the day. Well-lit streets and guides present. More than visiting old buildings. It's a dialogue with history. Each facade tells of colonization, resistance, faith, and transformation. Threads that shaped Brazil and influenced Latin America. By touching the centuries-old walls, you step into this living narrative. Breathing the air of these historic temples creates a deep connection. It isn't just tourism. It's a personal encounter with the continent's history. Mangroves and biodiversity, a unique ecosystem. The mangroves of João Pessoa are the nursery of marine life. Vital ecosystem, where nature sets the pace. A world apart, ready for a true connection. A boat trip along the Paraíba River reveals intricate aerial routes. You observe crabs, migratory birds, and fish in their natural habitat. It is not an ordinary tourist outing. It's an ecological immersion. It is a transition ecosystem between land and sea, crucial for the planet's biodiversity. The visit broadens awareness of conservation, route with total safety and comfort. You remain seated in the boat while the guide points out the fauna and explains the context. Affordable cost, between $50 and $80. Paraíba has an extensive area of preserved mangroves. You visit an ecosystem still intact, not degraded. Nature in its original state, within sight. Green and brown tones sketch the trees. Birdsong, the smell of mud and aquatic vegetation compose the scene. A sensory experience that brings you closer to nature. The differentiator is the educational character. You don't just observe. You take part in a guided reading of the environment. Few tourists have access to this level of understanding. Local guides are essential to make the most of it. They locate migratory birds and identify crab species. They tell stories about the mangrove's importance for marine species. Respect for the ecosystem is essential. Do not leave trash. Do not touch the animals. Follow the guide's instructions. Environmental conservation is part of the experience. The air's humidity, the gentle breeze, and nature's silence create peace and contemplation. Rare sensations in common tourist destinations. Time slows down and the gaze learns. What makes it all memorable is authenticity. You visit a little-known place where nature still reigns. Safety, comfort, and learning. Conscious ecotourism in practice. Sunset with saxophone. Sunset in João Pessoa is a daily ritual. Locals and visitors come together in a unique celebration. Praia do Jacaré, on the bank of the Paraíba River, is the perfect stage. For decades, the saxophonist Gerandi has played Ravel's Bolero at this very spot. A simple sunset transforms into a full sensory experience. Music, light, and river in harmony. For the senior traveler, comfort is paramount. Stand, sit on a bench, or bring a beach chair. A well-frequented, well-lit setting with food and drink vendors. Access is completely free. The colors of the sky, from deep orange to rich purple, reflect on the water. A visual scene that feels unreal, with a soundtrack in the background. Try authentic northeastern cuisine. Sweet or savory tapioca, queijo coalho, fresh coconut water. Flavors that match the evening breeze and the scent of the sea air. For a different perspective, take a boat ride on the river. It costs between $20 and $30. The views are unique and heighten the emotion of the moment. The secret lies in perfect harmony. Nature, live music, and local cuisine in a safe, welcoming place. A memory forever. The most beautiful sunset of your life, to the sound of a legendary saxophonist. The magic of João Pessoa fits into this moment. The day bids farewell, the melody remains, and the heart slows down. Authentic Northeastern cuisine. Northeastern cuisine blends indigenous, African, and Portuguese influences. From this fusion came flavors unique in Brazil. Tradition at the table, with a strong identity. Tapioca is Paraíba's daily bread. Versatile and delicious, sweet or savory. Fillings of cheese, sun-dried beef, or chocolate. Carne de sol with macaxeira is a hug on the palate. Flavor, history, and affection in a single dish. Direct connection with the region's culture. Baião de doi brings beans and corn together. A simple dish, deeply satisfying. Comfort in generous spoonfuls. Fresh seafood in the spotlight. Shrimp, fish, lobster. Preparation that enhances the natural flavor. Juicy textures, seasoning and balance. For the senior traveler, it's an opportunity to explore authentic flavors. Local restaurants and beach stalls serve freshly made food. Comfort, warmth, and attentive service. Paraíba stands out for agricultural and fishing quality. Top quality ingredients reach the plate. Seasonality that ensures freshness. Ask for typical dishes and ingredients of the day. Chefs and owners love to share specialties, affordable costs, from $10 for a tapioca to $80+ for seafood. Regional sweets are culinary gems. Bolo de rolo, paper-thin filled with guava paste, hard to try just once. Cartola combines fried banana, cheese, and sugar syrup. Simple recipe, memorable result, perfect finale to close the meal. Every meal in João Pessoa is a full sensory experience. The flavors, crunchy, soft, succulent, textures that converse, sense of cilantro, seafood, and a sizzling pan. Northeastern cuisine means quality and authenticity, fresh food, local ingredients, and transparent prices. The most genuine way to know a place is through what you eat. Every dish tells a story of tradition and passion. You savor culture, memory, and place. Take your time and carry this memory with you. Practical guide, how to explore João Pessoa. Like a local. João Pessoa is a relatively safe capital. As anywhere, attention and simple habits ensure peace of mind. Travel light, with planning and calm. Avoid showing valuables. Leave jewelry, expensive watches, and large amounts of cash at the hotel. Prioritize documents and cards, well secured. Use high SPF sunscreen. Reapply every 2 hours. On the coast, the sun is intense. Hydrate throughout the day. For the senior traveler, safety is essential. Stay in well-lit areas during the day. At night, avoid deserted streets. Use taxis or trusted apps. Book accommodation in advance, especially in high season. Recommended neighborhoods: Tambaú, Cabo Branco, Manaíra, and Bessa. Nightly rates from $150 to $500+, depending on your choice. Best time: September to November, or March to May. Pleasant weather and less rain. Avoid the rainy season between April and July. Getting around is simple and safe. Use apps like Uber and 99, or a taxi stand. Buses are a budget option if you feel comfortable. Consider hiring a local guide for tours. Deep knowledge of the region. Perspectives you wouldn't have on your own. Tailored itineraries, an appropriate pace. For day trips to Conde and Cabedelo, hire a car with a driver, or book a tour. More comfort and safety for the senior traveler. Bring light, comfortable clothing, hat, sunglasses, and a light jacket for air conditioning. Thermal comfort makes a difference during the day. Respect local culture and traditions. Learn a few words in Portuguese. Show genuine interest. Good conversations open doors. João Pessoa is a city that embraces. With these tips, you can enjoy with safety and comfort. Right choices, better memories. Your journey begins. Now you've made it this far in this video, a sign that something about João Pessoa touched you. Perhaps the idea of being the first to see the sunrise in the Americas, or the image of the sunset with saxophone music in the background. Every destination has its own magic, and João Pessoa offers something special. Authenticity, safety, comfort, and a genuine connection with Brazilian culture. A rare experience that few travelers have. This is the experience you deserve, and it's waiting for you in João Pessoa. It's time to turn desire into a plan. The next step is in your hands. In the coming days, search for flights to João Pessoa, check accommodation prices, read reviews from other travelers. Start planning your trip today. Want to keep discovering destinations like this? Subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications. Let's explore cities, beaches, and experiences that transform the way you travel. See you in João Pessoa. Bags packed. Light heart. Your journey begins now.